Hi guys, Kelly here, and I am going to do a Let's Play of Visera Cleanup Detail. I love this game for many reasons. Um, so you may have to turn up your headphones or your speakers. I'm still messing with my sounds, my audio, not my sounds. By the way, right here, this totally, does this say shit do? Cause that's TZU, that's how you spell, never mind. Just, yeah, I'm gonna point that out. Anyways, so I'm going to do a run through of every game, or every level, or I'm going to try my very hardest. Some of these levels are extremely hard, and it'll take several videos. The first one that we're going to do is Athena's Wrath, and so I've played the game, you know, other games before. We're not gonna do a speed run. I've never even done a speed run, but we're just gonna stay with cleanup, and then we're gonna do Athena's Wrath. Now, I already did this yesterday. I actually recorded this video already, but it didn't take. So Athena's Wrath is actually one of the most easiest games there is. Let's go to game rules real quick. Let's see. Disable sniffer, time limit, and footprint limit. Oh, that's it? We need some more game rules. Anyways, you can actually go back and go to, is options? Yeah, if you go to options, you can go to preferences, and my employee name is Kelly. You can change your shirt color to any color you want. I got mine as lime green. Overall colors, again, you can choose anything. You can look like a minion if you want. And then, you know, autosave. It autosaves about every 5 seconds, it looks like. And, you know, just different things, and the controls, and the systems, and the audio, blah, 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 blah. I am going to turn down the master just a little bit. Turn down the effects just a little bit, just so that way it's not overshadowing my voice like it did last time. And I even upped my recording software sounds. So here is the office. The office is just where you go, and it has a whole bunch of stuff, and maybe we'll clean it out, maybe we won't. So let's just go to start assignment. Let's go to, you can also, by the way, host and join and do a split screen co-op. We're not going to do anything. I don't have any friends that play this game. Most people think it's gross. It is kind of a gross game. But let's just start. I'm going to be clearing my throat a lot. We have, oh, I would love to be 17 again. We're having fires here in Oregon, and they're really close. They're really close to where I live, and so there's smoke throughout the whole thing. So if you hear me coughing, or if you hear me clear my throat, it's literally just because there's so much smoke in the air and stuff like that. So, anyways, name, Kelly. Age, 17. Occupation, junior executive janitor. Brief. The company has got an easy assignment lined up for you here in this sector. Mutated vegetation, the focus of the facility that was being studied and biologically engineered in the Athena station, has escaped and wrought havoc upon the facility. You are to conduct yourself hastily and within company protocols as per your contract. Operations must be resumed within the facility as soon as possible. So you are to be thorough and professional, or prepare to face the full extent of the company's legal department. Okay. So now, this is gross. You know, this is definitely disgusting, and, you know, if you don't like this sort of game, this game is not for you. If you have motion sickness, this game is not for you. But there are a lot of things that I love about this game. One of them is that once I just kind of get into the zone after a while, and I don't really, I stop thinking about the blood and the gore and the guts and stuff like that. So the first thing I like to do is I like to pick up all the the really meaty bits that aren't going to fit in one of these little waste disposal buckets. So, I mean, that will fit, but then you just have this guy in that, and it's just pointless. So once I pick up all the meaty bits, the thick, chunky bits, you can, I look at it as how I clean my own house. If I'm like going to do a really good thorough cleaning of it, I clean up the bigger bits first off the floor, so I'm not tripping on them, not stepping on them, and stuff like that. Then I go and I continue, doing the game you know. You can leave like limbs and stuff like that. You can fit several of those in a barrel, so that's why I'm not picking them up. Intestines, heads, stuff like that, I don't pick up all at once. So like, yeah. So after a while, when I'm playing this game, I completely forget what I'm doing, like what kind of game I'm playing. I'm just enjoying the game, and so I just start, playing and just cleaning up, and it really lowers my stress. It's kind of like if you're an adult colorer. Okay, so I need this. Oh, I'm an idiot. So this is called the J-harm. It is the Janitorial Height Association Relocation Mechanism, the J-harm. It can jam and throw you in the air. You can't die in this game. That is one of the things that I love about this game. There is no dying in this game. Well, you can blow yourself up, but that's kind of hard to do if you don't have any explosives. We'll read that later. Okay. And I'll come up here and mop later. Okay. So, and then just so some of this stuff I'm not going to be talking through because, well, it's just me cleaning up, blood and guts. But so when I recorded this video, I did it in 1 hour and like 48 minutes. Let's see if I can either shorten or lengthen this. By the way, doesn't that kind of look like a sad face? The two eyes and the mouth. He's like, it's super sad that everybody's dead. And you can be, of course, inappropriate in this game. I mean, this game is in itself is inappropriate. I mean, with some of the names that they give people and stuff like that, you're like, really? But so and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this video and I'll probably split it up into 3 parts because it's probably going to be it's probably going to take me an hour. I can just leave those bits. Okay, so it's going to take me about almost 2 hours to do this whole video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up into 3 videos. Maybe more if I have to. But yeah, you guys are probably wondering something. Why don't I just get, since he's in so many pieces, why don't I just grab one of those barrels over there and bring it up here? So the reason for that is because the J-harm will launch you into the air and will launch everything into the air. You anything that you have, you know, on the J-harm with you, it'll launch it. So it's safer to just do that. So see, it likes to jam, and when you're going up, okay. So now that I have, I'll pick up his meteor bits, I guess. So now that I have all this done, I picked up the more meteor bits of the game. We can go ahead and start actually cleaning stuff up. So I like to do the alcoves first, or the offshoots. So I'm going to do this right here. So for barrels, do not, I repeat, do not blow these up. You can, but don't. The barrels are going to go right over here. There is a yellow cordoned off section that says barrels. We can't really start stacking them because we have blood and bullet holes there, and so we have to fix that stuff before we can put them there. But because of how I work, I'll do that later. And you know, I really do like this game, but there are things that I wish that we had. Like, we have these crappy brooms right here. These brooms do absolutely nothing. Like absolutely nothing, and they drive me insane. So, oh my goodness, I just want my hands. One thing I would like is like a little vacuum cleaner that vacuums up all the stuff. So these are USB drives, as you can see, and it has a name, Barney. Was it Barney? Yeah, Barney column. So these get used to help with doing at the end of the level. So just drop it right here. You're gonna right here at the let's make sure that right here at the punch-o-matic, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, or whenever I get around to doing the punch-o-matic. This guy had a lot of intestines. I mean, I know that we have a lot of intestines, but like where are the rest of his insides? Like, where's his liver, his spleen? You know, that stuff should have fallen out too, not just his intestines. But anyways, you know. Anyways. So, yeah, so, like I said, I love this game, and I wish that there were a few things in the game And one of the things that I wish was in the game was like a little vacuum cleaner to pick up the bullet casings, because when you pick up 35 bullet casings one at a time, it's it's annoying. So how I did that, by the way, so let me just show you something. So when you pick up something and not in the right order, if you left click your mouse button again, it writes it. And just by rotating, by holding and rotating your mouse, by left clicking and rotating your mouse or moving your mouse, you can rotate stuff. So let's read this one. So this is from Barney Cullum. He's a security guard, and he wrote this on September 25th, 2184. Man, working in this place is really weird. Each day a different camera goes down because some good-for-nothing fungus eats through the wires. When it's not fungus, it's walking plants with teeth. I'm not even sure what I'm guarding. It's not like I'm allowed to put these plants out to seed, if you catch my drift. Management, as well as the scientists, keep asking me to just leave the freaky things alone. They've already got all the security they could ever need, if you ask me. So, I think that was basically the last note written. And we're not going to... the notes are just kind of here to help you, to kind of tell you what happened around here. But, yeah. So, because I've already cleaned that out, I'm not going to worry about mopping until the very end. I mop at the very end, so... And I do the bullet holes at the end as well, and then I do mopping. So now all I'm going to do is just, move the barrels and crates in the right place. So the crates go over here. You can see there's already crates over here, and this says, if you come over here, it says crates. These things right here actually are supposed to have their own like little thing, but they don't, not in this level. There's also medical supply ones that you can find, and we'll see those in later levels. I immediately burn this. But if you really like music and you want to enjoy it, you can do it. Though you do get a achievement for burning it. I've already gotten that achievement many times. Jeez, so thick. Pardon, I am so sorry. There's smoke in the air. There is every now and again ash will fall. And I've never been this close, at least not to my knowledge, have I ever been this close to being told to the evacuation site. There are like 3 different levels. There's green, orange, and red. And I am a mile outside of the green. So green is just like get ready to be evacuated, or I think green is like I don't think green is ready to be evacuated. I don't know. So that's clean. Not cleanish. So I'm not gonna mop. Like I said, I'm not gonna mop it. I'll mop everything when I get to it. No, I don't need that. No! There we go. Oh, see, like all these bullet holes. I really despise all these bullets. Okay, that's all I can fit in here. So try to keep things out of your path, because like crates and stuff, you will, if they're in your way, you will literally straight fall over them and all your crap will go flying. So, just forewarned. I might actually just stop talking sometimes just because I'm getting into the zone. It's, it's very easy to do that with this game. It's one reason why I love it so much. It's just very... It's... I can get zen, and I stop thinking about what I'm doing. This is Gideon Tripe. I like the name Gideon. Now, some of these names are randomly generated, some aren't. And if you don't care about that, that's fine. You don't have to care. This game is designed, you can play it two ways. You can either play it, like I am, which is I'm going to fully stack all the barrels, I'm going to stack all the crates, I'm going to clean up all the mess, but you don't have to. You don't have to stack the barrels, you can burn them all if you want. You don't have to stack the crates, you can burn them if you want. You'll get pinged for it, but, that's that. So this one says, this is from Gideon Tripe, Sanitation Trooper. He wrote this on September 14th, 2184. There's some really weird shit going down. I'm not allowed in Section 5, but whatever's going on in there, it's finding its way out. This morning, while doing my rounds, I discovered some freakish walking plant thing. I was shocked at first, but then I tried to get a closer look. Damn thing nearly tore my freaking arm off. I thought it better to kill the bastard and hide the evidence. If they know I know, they'll probably plant me. So, that sounds super fun. So, the blue barrels do nothing, but I think... No, maybe it's not these ones. These ones are biohazard, not incendiary ones. There are barrels that do ignite. If you hit them with a gun, they'll explode. The plasma gun, so... And you don't have to, you can just leave the barrels and the crates where they are until you get ready to, do whatever you want with them. But, I'm an overachiever, I guess. Oh. By the way, have you noticed that all it is Chinese takeout around here? There when I can. Sorry, I had to take a drink of something. My throat was starting to get scratchy. You can leave these out. You won't get dinged for it. Or you can just burn them like I am. Because of the fact that they are... Because normally they have a... See how it says jammed? So when you're going up, it could just wind up saying error and throat launch you up. There it goes. It's going to do it. Watch. Yep. There we go. Anyways. The physics mechanics in this game are hilarious and should be fixed. Another thing that I would like to have in this game instead of that stupid broom is two-handed being able to pick up stuff. Like I could pick up an arm or intestine at this or that can at the same time. But I guess that they don't think I can. It's okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and start picking up this guy right here. I know that I don't always, when I start my Let's Plays, I don't always finish them, and so we'll see how this one goes. So, this is from Mr. Seymour Butts, which is hilarious. He's an administrative agent. I've been asked to evaluate the ongoing operations of the botanical projects once again. I hate coming down here. The place stinks of potting soil and radioactive waste matter. I never liked plants anyway, although I'm not sure if I can call the specimens I've seen plants. So far, progress is acceptable, but I'm going to recommend additional security for sure. Not once but thrice I was nibbled on by aggressive plant species while examining the facility. So, you can kind of, as we read these, you can kind of get a sense of what happened here. By the way, all faces look like that. Every last one of them. It's very creepy and unsettling. Even if they have girl names, they don't have, there's no female or male bodies. It's just, they never really show, they're not like anatomically correct. They don't show a genitalia or anything like that, so, and you won't see any dead chills in here, so, which is good. I don't think I could, I don't think I could play this game if I had to clean up dead bodies like that. It's a little too much even for me. Oh, and no animals either. Aliens and adults. That's it. So this is Mr. I love that I keep saying Mr. Senior, because that means I'm saying Mr. It's kind of like sister. Bam, demonetized. I've never was monetized, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, this is Dick Rutger. That was a name I didn't have last time. See, I could also pick up this guy's USB at the same time, and that frustrates me. That's frustrating. So, I don't know. I get frustrated really easy. Dr. Gaywood, that's hilarious. I'm trying to think of what would be the worst. The worst, like, Paul Proudfoot, Proud Feet. That sounds like a hobbit, a hobbit name. I'm sorry that I keep clearing my throat and coughing. I really am sorry. I'm trying. I'm not going to not do it, but just know that I am sorry that it's happening. The smoke is serious around here. Like, I feel like if we were in like Kansas or Oklahoma, I would be like, we need to get into the cellar right away because a tornado is about to hit. It's pretty bad. We're supposed to be having clear, cloudless days, but instead we're getting cold, smoky days. Oh, great. This is some of the things that happen sometimes. It prints body parts. Just pick them up. Sometimes I don't pick them up. Sometimes I just leave them. Oh. You stupid thing. Because it's just going to keep happening every time. There's a chance every time that you get a bucket or one of these things that you will that'll happen.